वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तमा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
असन्दिग्धम्
सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
सूत्रम् सूत्रविदो विदुः
ऐवन्न
अय्युण्ण
ऋलक्
ऋलक्
ओङ्
एओङ्
ऐ औच्
ऐऔच्
हयवरट्
हयवरट्
लन्
लन्
ञामाङाणम्
ञामाणम्
झभै
झभै
घढधश्
घढधश्
जबगडदश्
जबगडदश्
खफ छठथ छटतौ
खफ छठथ छटतौ
कपै
कपै
शशसर्
शशसर्
हल्
हल्
इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
इति माहेश्वराणि
सूत्राणि.
Do you all know by heart?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. अकुग विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
अकुग विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
इचुयशानां तालु
इचुयशानां तालु
ऋटुरशानां मूर्धा लुतलसानां दन्ताः
ऋतुलसानां दन्ताः
ऊपु उपध्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
उपध्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
ञमगणनानां नासिका च
ञामाणानां नासिका च
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु
एदैतोः
कण्ठतालु
ओदौतोः कण्ठ ओष्ठम्
ओदौतोः कण्ठ ओष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्त ओष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्त ओष्ठम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
Gita, you are scribbling on my screen. You have switched on some annotation, I think. Yes. Ramo Rajamanis Sada Vijayate
नमो
विजयते
Ramam Ramesham Bhaje
रामं रमेशं भजे
Ramena Bihata Nishacharachamuh
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमु
Chamuhu. Stopping the passage. Passing the Chamuhu. Not Chamu. Ramaya Tasmai Namaha.
रामाय तस्मै नमः
Ramannasti Parayanam Parataram.
रामास्ति परायणं परतरम्
Ramasya Dasosmyaham.
रामस्मदासोऽस्म्यहम्
Rame Chittalaya Sada Bhavatu Me.
रामे चित्तलयसा भवतु मे
Bho Ramamamuddhara.
हो राममामुद्धर
We'll chant Rama Shabda. Just a minute, I'll open that file. We'll chant the pratyas also, but I don't expect you to memorize it now. Don't worry. We just keep chanting. So after even say 100 classes, you will get memorized, okay? It will get memorized automatically. So don't worry, for the next at least 100 classes, we will not be seeing this. So just keep chanting it, it's enough. Huh? Just some chanting only, just, so that it will be useful later, without any effort later you will see. So this is memorized and will be of much use. We are not going to apply this now. Just will chant. So Aujas Out Shas Tabhyam Bis Nyebhyam Bhyas Nasi Bhyam Bhyas Nas Os Ni Osup Su Aujas I never taught this to the basic class, but I am doing it. Hopefully that you will be continuing. Okay. So later, I mean, we will be learning this. If you continue, you will learn.
Supu pratyaya. Supu.
Not supu pratyaya, sup pratyaha.
Sorry. Sup pratyaya.
There is no supu kupu, sup. Sup. No supu kupu kupu swami, no. Sup pratyaya. Start from su, ending with pakara. It's a pratyaya. Here is also a pratyahara covering all the pratyas. Here also grouping of the pratyas. Instead of mentioning every time su, oja, samoja, that's we will say sup pratyaha. Corresponding to vibhakti and vachanam, pratyas are there. So, aujas, sambhochas will be added to the pratipadikam, and the result would be what?
Namapadam.
Namapadam. Padam you get. That alone you can use in the language. The word.
This is
Padam.
Sharanji, this is the same list of pratyayas for all the Namapadams, irrespective of Linga and Vachana.
Yes, you asked the same question last class also. I told yes, the same pratyas to all the pratipadikam, irrespective of gender. This is alone will be added. Not one each gender will have one pratyas. Not like that. Same pratyaya, supratyaya. Then the result will be seen. Depending on the linga, the result in the form of the difference in the namapadam. That is where the rules and other things comes in. Okay. Anyway, that is one thing. Yes, the same set of pratyas. Similarly, the same set of pratyas for Kriyapadam also. This also just we will keep chanting. Okay, we'll not probe much into it. We are in the basic class. Okay, we are not just in the reading. Started reading practice, slowly getting into the Pratipadikam, and I hope the class pace is okay for all of us, because sometimes I wonder, because some of you know already something. So if the pace is too slow, it will be boring. If the pace is too fast for the completely new students, that is also difficult. So we have to go at a pace which is convenient for all, right? Is a pace okay? Because some certain things which may say, maybe you may be knowing it. I mean, those who know already I've got some background, they know it. Those who are completely new, for them also, I know. In fact, for them, in this class, it starts from from scratch. Therefore, so I have to take into consideration them and then go along with them. So the class will be. I hope the pace is okay. Beginners can. I don't know about the beginners feel. Beginners, do they feel comfortable with the pace? Like what, Somyaji?
Yes.
Renji, what do you see? Though I give a lot of other information, don't worry about that if you don't understand. It is even those who know Sanskritam also, they also don't understand this. Just some information. Okay. Supratya, how does it apply and how the result? It's all out of scope now. We won't be able to learn now. Long way to go. Just
pace is
no.
good, Acharji.
Okay,
Pace
very
is
good.
good, and we are able to get and
Yes.
homework
So
was good, so we got some insights into it.
Very good. So if you you understand, it's very well. It's good. So all are then all feel comfortable and they feel learning something new. Even the students who know already have learned something.
Excuse me, Ji. I am
Yes.
also quite new to Sanskritam, though I have learned little bit. Sometimes this reading I'm not able to read fluently.
Who is saying?
That's my
Who's talking?
difficulty. I am Chitra, Dr. Chitra Jaya.
Okay. So reading comes by practice. We will do. I mean, when we do exercises and we are chanting Gita as part of the reading. So by practice only it comes. We did some reading, but reading, we cannot do reading alone. We did some reading in the beginning, some sentences, some words, some sentences, and some shloka. Now, generally, I, as a student to read Subhashitam, but instead of Subhashitam, we are doing Gita. Okay, Gita we will do some 5 shlokas a class. So you can consider that as a reading practice. You're not reading, but I am saying, and you repeat after me. When you repeat after me, when you can read when you understand and read the verse, I mean, not the meaning, the letters and the words, that is reading practice. Okay. If you can read shloka, then you can read sentences, right?
Okay.
So let us do Ting Pratyaya. Here also you see, Ting Pratyayas are added to
Verbs,
verbal roots, dhatu, verbal roots.
verbal roots.
There are about only 2000 dhatus, not more than that. Okay, 2000 dhatus. 2000 dhatus, not more than what? Only just 2000 dhatus. Okay. This 2000 can multiply into 20, 2 million, 20 million, 200 million, possible. Okay. All are there. But that is not taught by Panay Maharshi. He has just given 2000, up to you to multiply it. Bagusyam praja yeti satapotapyata, like that, Upanishad. Only 2000 dhatu. We can multiply it by adding other pratyas. A dhatu conversion, converted into other. This is a real conversion, okay? Converting a dhatu into another dhatu. Possible. All those possibilities are there. But thank God, only 2000 dhatus. Don't worry, it's a very simple only. We are not going to learn all the 2000 dhatus. If we have later, not now, okay. If we know some 200 or 300 dhatus, we can easily manage the language in terms of your speaking or reading, whatever it is. 200 dhatus you can, but that is not a big thing. 200, 300 dhatus. Now, to the verbal roots, dhatus, these pratyas, ting pratyaya, it's called a ting, not English thing, T-H-I-N-G. This is the real thing, okay. Why it's called thing? Because the first letter of the first pratyaya begins with T, and the last pratyaya here, you can see I'm marking it, ends with the letter. What letter? No. Therefore, ting pratyaya. Ting pratyaya. So therefore, when I say ting, it means it covers all the pratyayas. Like the pratyahara, we group the letters, no? Nagesha Sutra, similarly here also. Here grouping of the pratyayas. The pratyayas which are added to the verbal roots, therefore, these, the pratyayas are referred to by the word, by the grouping, the name ting. Like soup, this is ting. Let's chant this also. Tip, tas, ji,
Tip, tas, ji,
sip, thas, tha,
Sip,
nip, vas, mas, ta, tam, jha, thas, tham, dhvam, it, vahi, maging. How many pratyas are there?
9 plus 9.
9 plus 9, 18.
18. How many supratyas?
21.
21.
21 plus 3.
21. Yes, 21 is fine because the last one is same as the first one. 21 and here it is 18. Okay. Now let us see Rama Shabda, chant Rama Shabda. Rama Shabda, all of you know by heart, right?
yes.
Shabda. And Rama Shabda, here you can see the pratyas are added, the resultant of which is this Shabda. Rama being a Pratipadikam. You know what Pratipadikam is? What is a Pratipadikam?
Noun base.
Noun base.
Prakriti.
Prakriti. If the Prakriti is noun based, then Supratyaya should be added. Simple. If the Prakriti is Dhatu, then
Kriyapadam.
Ting Pratyayas you add to the Dhatu, and the result would be
Kriyapadam.
Kriyapadam. Simple. So Prakriti, that's why you get the formula. Prakriti plus Pratyaya is equal to Padam, right? If the Prakriti is Pratipadikam and the Pratyaya is Sup, then the resultant is Namapadam. When the Prakriti is Dhatu and the Pratyaya is Ting, the resultant is Kriyapadam. Right? So noun forms and verbal forms, that alone can be used. the language. Therefore, the Prakriti, unrefined word. Samskrita is it's what it means. Samyak krita. Samyak kritam, that refined, refination. Samyak, the word is well formulated, well articulated, well ordered, well, it is samyak, well constructed. It is not just like made like that. It has got all have got a formula. The rules are there by which the words are constructed, the language of the words. That is Samskritam, which is well refined. So, therefore, well refined, therefore refined, what we use, like we use refinery oil, right? Good for health. Somebody refined the words. Even we are also, when we born, we are Prakrita Purusha, unrefined. We become refined by Samskara, by Upanayana, Samskarena, right? We become Samskrita. Same thing, Samskrita. Right? Like Samskrita Upanayana, I said in Christian baptism, same. You are sanctified. You become a civilized person. No? Similarly, refined words. Okay, let us chant Rama Shabda. The first line, it's description of the word. Shabda, you need to describe what is the word. The word is described in terms of its gender and in terms of what the word ends with, the last letter. But whenever I ask you what is the last letter of a word, you have to really tell the last word. When I suppose here Rama is, what is the last word? Last letter, Shamita.
Aha.
Last letter. Not ma. Okay. Not aga also. Rama, the word ending with the letter akara. Don't say ma. Ma is also makara plus a. Right? It is not makaranta pullinga. Okay. It is akaranta pullinga. So, ma is a combination of makara plus the vowel. So, the last letter, what is the last letter? Rama is a. Akaranta. Therefore, akarantaha. Gender is pullinga. And pullinga also, I told in the last class, pumlinga or pullinga, both are okay, no, same only. So let us chant this. Akarantaha pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha, Ramaha Ramau, Ramaha, Ramam Ramau, Raman, Ramena Ramabhyam Ramaihi, Ramaya Ramabhyam Ramebhyaha, Ramat Ramabhyam Ramebhyaha, Ramasya Ramayoho Ramanam, Rame Ramayoho Rameshu, He Rama, He Ramo, He Ramaha, Okay, I hope all of you know this Shabda by heart. Otherwise, also no problem. You keep chanting this, it be able to memorize in course of time. Okay. Last class I gave homework. Some people asked some intelligent question. I mean, particularly one thing. And all of you have written correctly. I'm surprised. How is that? So here, I think I gave the Shabda, Pratyaya, Shabda itself, the word, that also I gave, right? Then Krishna Shabda, Rama Shabda, Pratyaya, and what else?
Shabda.
Pratyaya.
Four you
Shabda.
had given, Acharya.
That's what.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yes.
Now, you please see here before that. Pratama is Pratama Vibhakti. We will see what is it in the later. Pratama Vibhakti, Dvitiya. That is first case, second case, third case, Chaturthi, fourth case, Panchami, fifth case, Shashti, sixth case, Saptami, seventh case, and last one is vocative. Okay, vocative case. So here you can see this is how I write so that we can, to start with. Later we will not write this. 1-1 means Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Therefore, 1-1. Numerator denotes the Vibhakti. Denominator denotes the Vachanam. You understand? Similarly, Ramu, numerator denotes Vibhakti. Denominator to Vivachanam. 1-2. So we can say 1-1, 1-2, 1-3. Suppose later if I ask you, what is 4-3? You should be able to tell. 4-3 means fourth case. 3 is Bhagavachanam, plural, and the form of Rama Shabda is Ramebhyaha. You understand? Suppose if I ask you, what is 6-3 of Krishna Shabda?
Krishnanam.
Krishnana. So
Krishnana.
you understand, right? 6-3 means Shashti Vibhakti, 3 is Bhagavachanam, form is Krishnana. What is 5-2 of Pratyaya Shabda?
Pratyayabhyam.
Pratyayabhyam. Yatha Ramabhyam. Tata Pratyayabhyam. You understand? Numerator Vibhakti. Denominator Vachanam. We don't have 1, 4, 5, 1, 5 and all. Up to 3 only. Because 3 is Bhagavachanam. What is 4? What is 5? They are all covered in Bhagavachanam only. We have 1, 1. Numerator could be numerator also up to 8 only. We don't have 9, 1 and all. 9, 1, 10, 1. We cannot keep on going like that. Only 9 up to 8. 7, 1, 8, 1. 8, 3. Okay. So numerator can go up to 8. Denominator up to 3 only. Right? So this is not Sanskrit. This is how we refer to the word. When we analyze a sentence and the sentence consisting of word, Namapadam, we will analyze a Namapadam like this. What case, Vibhakti, what Vachanam is this? It is Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam of Rama Shabda, Ramasya 6-1. Understand? Okay. Now, here, what is 6-3 of Rama Shabda?
Ramanam.
Ramana.
Ramanam.
No.
Okay. Some people, they ask me this question. Okay, I type here. What about Krishna? Krishna, not Krishna.
Krishnanam.
Krishnanam.
The doubt is.
Krishna Shabdasya Shashti Vibhakti Bhagavachana Rupam Kim. I just speak some small sentences you can understand. Okay. Slowly you also will, by hearing samskara will develop and you also will pick up Sanskritam. Krishna Shabdasya Shashti Vibhakti Bhagavachana Rupam Kim.
Krishnanam.
Krishnanam.
Krishna. Is it Nam or Nam?
No.
Second one is correct.
This one is correct, right? What Nakara, Dante Nakara. You can say like that. Dante Nakara, Mudani Nakara. Dante Nakara should come, right? Fine. What about in Rama? What is there? Rama Shabdasya Shashti Bhakti Bhagavachanam.
Ramanam.
Rama Nam. Is
Nam.
correct, no? Is it right?
Ramanam.
Ramana. It's correct.
Nam.
Is right or no? Wrong.
Correct.
Sadhu Shabda, Sadhu Shabda, Asadhu Shabda.
This is wrong.
Asadhu.
Asadhu
No.
Shabda. Who says right? You have anybody saying right? Please check the Rama Shabda. Rama Shabda, just see. Again, this is not required, but I tell you one thing here, so that will be useful. Ramana, what Kidrishaha Nakaraha asti, what Nakara is there?
Murdhanyana.
Murdhanya Nakaraha asti. Atra, what Nakara? Dante Nakaraha. Dante Nakaraha bhavati va. Murdhanya Nakaraha bhavati va. You can follow, understand my Sanskrit. Little, okay. If you have difficulty, tell me, I will stop speaking, okay, saying Sanskritam. You can follow, you can easily understand. It's not a big thing. Murdhanya Nakara will come or Dante Nakara.
Where, sir?
I'm marking, highlighting. See my screen.
Murdhanya.
Murdhanya.
You see my screen or not? I'm highlighting,
I
right?
see, but there's no.
Murdhanya.
Ah,
Murdhanya.
Krishnana.
No, you're seeing somewhere else. Rama Nam here, right?
Ramana.
Rama Nam. That is what in the Shabda is there, right? Rama Nam. Then why are you saying here Dante Nakara? Okay, this is one thing. Next one. What is the next Shabda? Shabda, right? There also. Shabda, Naam. It should be Na, right? In keeping the Rama Naam. Shabda, Naam. But all of you have written like this, Naam, Ram. All of you have written Naam only here.
Yes.
Is it correct or wrong? How do you know? Where did you check this? Do you refer anything? Or do you know why it is not Murdanya Nakara, Danti Nakara?
But actually, my side, anyways, with the basic limited, this one, I applied that Natvam rule and tried.
Nattam rule, do you know Nattam rule?
To some extent.
What is that?
So after, for example, if it is Krishna, we have that Murdanya Shakara. So after Murdanya Shakara, so let us say if I am putting this one, that small Nakaram.
Danti
So
Nakara.
yeah, so, and it becomes Nam. So something like that, I just cross-verified and applied.
Where did you cross-verify?
No, just applying this rule, I just
okay. Did you learn this in chanting?
yeah,
No.
basic. Sorry.
Okay. This is not a part of chanting. Anyway, chanting also. This is
Correct,
whatever it is. We just keep chanting. This is Sanskritam pure. Okay. But here, why it is not done?
There is no Murdhanya Sha or Refa there.
Oh, that's why.
No, even here also, Repa or Murdhanya Shakaram or Rikaram plus this one Ha, Ya and Va. If it comes, then Dantya Nakaram becomes Na.
No. Okay, I'll tell you now the reason.
So,
Yes, please.
See, actually it is Rama now. Actually means when you add a pratyaya, do that, you get this. After that, another rule applies. Now let us take this word. You tell Varna Vicheda. Varna Vichedam Kurmaha. Varna Vicheda means? What is Varna Vicheda?
Split into parts.
Split into parts. You please do it. Split. Tell me.
Plus A.
Repa plus A plus then
Nakara
plus
Nakara
A
plus A plus
Nakara plus A
plus
Makara.
Makara.
Similarly here also. Please do it.
Kakara plus
plus
R plus Shakara plus Nakara plus A
Nakara. I write it is Nakara.
Murdhanyana.
Okay, here with the Krishna, the word itself is Murdanya, therefore we can take it as a Murdanya instead of okay. Then A plus
Nakara plus A plus Makara.
A plus Nakara plus A plus Makara. Same way Shabdanam, Shakara plus A plus
Bakara plus the plus A plus Nakara plus A plus Makara.
no Pratyaya.
Pakara plus Repa plus A plus Takara plus Yakara plus A plus Yakara plus A plus Nakara plus A plus Makara.
Sir, actually after Yakaram, it is Akaram.
Yeah, it is there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, 2 times yeah is there, no?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you the rule. It's too early, but anyway, it's better to know it. See, Dantya Nakara will become Murdhanya. What Nakara is this? We can refer to it as Dantya Nakara. And this is Rutu Rashana Murdha, therefore Murdhanya Nakara. Dantya Nakara will become Murdhanya. Do you follow what I'm saying? All of you? When does it happen? The question comes. When does it happen? In the same word, in the same word, Dantya Nakara, which is present. Where it is present, that also we have a rule, we have a condition. It should not be present at the end of a word, end of the padam. I use the word padam now. In the same padam, in the padam, nakara, dantya nakara, not at the end of it, right? When preceded by, in the same padam, repa or murdanya shakara or rikara. Any one of them. In the same padam, nakara, not at the end of the padam, when preceded immediately by any one of them, repa or murdanya shakara or rikara, then this nakara will be replaced by murdanya nakara. It's a rule. Now, let us see this now. Okay, I'll give another example and then we'll come here. Okay. I'll give one example. Like see, again I tell the rule and then I will explain this. Dantya nakara, what is the condition? Should not be at the end of the padam, number one. Right? Should not be at the end of the padam. Dantya nakara, not at the end of the padam, when it is preceded by, please understand the rule. It will be for beginners complete, it may be really difficult. I repeat, that's why I repeat. Dantya nakara, not at the end of the padam, when immediately preceded by repa or shakara or rikara, then the dantya nakara will become
Murdanya.
murdanya nakara. Okay. This is a rule. Now, I'll give one example and then we'll come to this. Take this example. There is push plus na plus t. This is one kriya padam thing. Okay, kriya padam. Now here, what is there? Na is there. Na is nothing but nakara plus a, right? Where is this nakara? See, this is a padam. What padam? Kriya padam, in fact. Why? Because T is there. What is T? This is again, this is not important, but since I taught you just now, where
Kriya padam.
Ekavachanam.
just now I taught you that tip tasji, the T is there. That is what the first one, tip. That is what is here. That is what is here, T. Okay. So it is the whole thing is a what? It's a padam, it's a kriya padam. Okay. So kriya padam in a word, in the padam, nakara is there. Where is this nakara?
Immediately following
Not at the end of the padam. No, that is not required. Not at the end of the padam. The condition is should not be at the end of the padam. At the end of the padam, here, nakara should not be there. Number one. Second condition is should be immediately followed by repa or shakara rikara. Here, does it, does shakara follow immediately? Yes or no? Yes. Therefore, what will happen? Therefore, this dantya nakara will be replaced by murdanya nakara. Therefore, the form that is a kriya padam would be like this. Pushnati. Pushnati means nourishes. So pushnati, understand? There is no pushnati. This is wrong. This is ashuddham. Ashuddham padam. Shuddham is shnati. You understand? Can you tell the rule what I said now? Anyone?
The Dantya nakara should not be at the end of the padam. First rule. Second rule, it should be immediately preceded by the murdanya shakara or rakara or
Not rakara, repa.
repa or Murdanya Rikara.
This is condition, not the rule. Condition and the rule is Dante Nakara becoming Murdanya, that is the rule. For that to apply, the condition is Nakara should not be at the end of the padam, number one condition. Second condition is Repa or Murdanya Shakara Rikara should precede immediately. These two conditions only when they are fulfilled, then only this Nakara, Murdanya Nakara will come in the place of Dante Nakara. This is what we technically called Natvam. You can say Natta Vidhi. You can say a simple Natvam. Natvam will happen. You can say Natvam, okay. Natvam will happen when Apadanta Nakara. I use the word Apadanta Nakara. Now you can follow. Nakara not at the end of the Padam. Apadanta. What is Padam? Napadam is Apadam. Apadanta Nakara. That is Nakara not at the. I don't want to use it, but somehow I myself have used this anyway, because otherwise I have to explain what is this. Questions will come. I want to make it simple so that because we have not entered into that stage now. Nakara not at the end of the padam. Apadanta Nakara we say. When immediately, it's very important condition. There should not be anything between. Should not be anything in between. Then this Nattam will happen. Right? Now example, this is a good example. Push plus Na plus T, Nakara, Apadanta Nakara, immediately preceded by Shakara. Any one of them is enough. That can cause Natvam. Therefore, push Nati, right? This is a rule. Now come here to Ramana. Here, where is this Nakara? You tell me whether Padanta Nakara or Apadanta Nakara. That much is enough.
Apadanta.
Apadanta Nakara means you understand, all of you?
Yes.
Because when you use some terms, you should feel comfortable in understanding. Otherwise, you will drop the term and use English translation. Apadanta Nakara meaning Nakara not at the end of the Padam. The whole thing is a Padam. Yes or no?
Yes.
How do you know it's a Padam?
It's a grouping of
it is a grouping of
letters.
A grouping of letters will become Padam. Who says this? Grouping of letters is a Padam. Really? Gagabuga, Chakapka, something. It's a Padam. Come on. Grouping of letters is not a Padam. Grouping of letters, Pratyahara is there, or just you group letters, it's a word in English. But Padam is a technical word. Padam. Prakriti plus Pratyaya is a Padam, and Prakriti, if it is Pratipadikam, then Pratyaya is Sup, then you get the Padam. Otherwise, you can say Ramanam is in the Rama Shabda, right? Rama Shabda, Shashti Vibhakti, Bhaguvachanam, 6-3. All these are Padam. Ramaha is Padam, Ramo Padam, Ramaha Padam, Ramanam is a Padam. It is 6-3, right? Not grouping of letters. See, understanding should be very clear, not Pratibandha. Okay. Doubt-free knowledge. If any doubt is there, to clarify it another. They're all basic things. These doubts are different. It should not be there. Please ask. Not grouping of letters. It's wrong. Not grouping of letters will not make a padam. When we can call a word as a padam, when it ends with the pratyaya, sup or thing pratyaya, then only we can call it as a padam. Understand? The word ending with sup pratyaya. You understand what I mean? Word ending with sup pratyaya means pratipadikam plus sup is padam. Therefore, that padam, nama padam will be ending with the pratyaya, sup pratyaya, right? Therefore, subantam we say. Subantam padam. In fact, that is what the definition of padam is. Subantam padam bhavati. Similarly, a dhatu ending with the ting pratyayas will become ting antam padam. Therefore, a padam can be either a subantam or tingantam. If the pratipadikam, if the prakriti is a pratipadikam, then the resultant will be subantam padam. The prakriti is dhatuhu, then it would be tingantam padam. You follow what I'm saying? Tingantam, subantam. Now, Ramanam, you have to say, it's a subantam, because the word ending with the sup pratyaya. What pratyaya is, that is not required. In fact, that also you know it just to be chanted. That's fine. Even if you don't know, that doesn't matter. Ramanam is a fully formed word. You understand? I mean, whoever asked the question, I mean, that person should not grouping of letters. Who said grouping of letters? Please understand. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Please unmute and say yes, no. Whoever said, whoever answered. I don't know who asked this question anyway, but understand this is a padam. Padam, you know, it's not grouping of letters. Padam ending with the pratyaya, either supratyaya or ting pratyaya. Important, please note.
Would it be accurate to say it's a grouping of letters with the meaning?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's also wrong only.
That's also wrong? Okay.
Wrong. Rama is a word. It has got a meaning. Does it become a padam? Akarantaha, pullingaha, Rama Shabdaha. He defined Rama Shabda in the very beginning itself. Rama is referring to the person Rama. It's a grouping of letters. Yes. Does it have meaning? Yes. But it is not a padam. Unless pratyas are added, it will not become a padam. From the very beginning, I've been saying prakriti plus pratyaya. You have to refine the word by adding pratyaya. Then only it can become a padam. A noun base can become noun form. A verbal root can become a verbal form. Otherwise, it is not. Ashuddha only, unrefined only. Is it clear? Pratipadikam has got meaning. Every Pratipadikam has got meaning. Rama is a Pratipadikam, grouping of letters only. Does it have a meaning? Yes, of course it has a meaning. Right? Rama, Krishna, Pratyaya, Shabda, whatever you say, Surya has got meaning. Surya means referring to the sun. Meaningful word. That cannot be used unless you convert that into a padam by adding the pratyaya suffixes. Yes, Arvindji.
How do we recognize a given word is a Subantam Padam or a Tingantam Padam?
Simple. You will Tingantam Padam. You will see the word. The ending with the pratyayas. The pratyayas. Where is that? These pratyayas will be there. What we chanted. Ti, taha, like that will be there. Okay.
Like bhavati, karoti.
Yeah, exactly. So that we can make up. We will learn. Don't worry. You will be able to identify it. It's all a simple thing. Okay, we'll learn it. So you will see the word ending with the pratyaya. Tip pratyaya. Therefore, Subantam Padam, Tingantam Padam, right? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Till you say yes, I'll keep asking the same question. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So can I make it sup ting antam padam? I'm combining the both. Sup ting antam padam. The padam is that which ends with sup pratyaya or ting pratyaya. You can say like that. Sanskritam permits. Understand? Padam, a word, anta ending with sup is a padam or ting is a padam. A padam must end with either sup or ting. In other words, that's what its meaning is. What I wrote now is a sutram. Supting antam padam is a sutram. Supting antam padam. Nakara plus a, just make it na. Supting antam padam. This is a sutram. Panini Maharishi has written this. 1-4. The sutra pada is there. What I wrote individually, it is combined into one. Supting antam padam. Definition of a padam. Okay. Now coming back. You know what? You understand padam, right? Padam. Now within a padam, now Rama Shabda, if you take Nakara, where is it? Padanta Nakara or Apadanta Nakara?
Padanta Nakara.
That is a condition. Apadanta Nakara, what did I say? Another condition? That also must be fulfilled. Then only Natvam can happen.
It should be immediately followed after
Immediately
Repa
or Murdhanya
Shakara.
Now, here what precedes immediately? Here what precedes immediately?
Swarakshara.
Then how can you make the Nakara to Murdhanya Nakara? Not possible. doesn't fulfill the condition. Both the conditions are to fulfill, not just one condition. Nakara should not be at the end of the padam. That is apadanta nakara. That is fine. Should be immediately preceded by repa or murdanya shakara rikara. That is not fulfilled. Then nattam cannot happen. Right? By whatever the rule I said. Two conditions to apply the rule. Two conditions must be clear. I repeated many times, it must be clear. If we want to repeat, I can repeat again 100 times, no problem. Then only nattam will happen. Now tell me, given the condition, given the rule and the conditions,
Just
will
a
nattam
moment.
happen or not?
In Sharanji, in the Natvam rule, Dantya Nakara becomes Murdhanyana or Murdhanyana becomes Dantyana.
Come on, na? Dantya nakara only become murdanya. That's what we are saying, right? Dantya nakara will become murdanya. That's how we started.
Right.
Dantya becoming murdanya. See here, what I have written. Dantya nakara will become
Right.
murdanya,
Right.
not the reverse.
Right.
Here I wrote nama ramana because it is not yet the refined, still in the process.
Right. Got it.
Now tell me this, will it become nakara, murdanya nakara or not? According to the rule what I said, it will not, right?
Correct.
Actually, it doesn't.
Yes, it doesn't. Now, this is a rule. This is rule number 1. This is first rule. Now, this rule is further modified by the following rule. What is that? We'll see now. That is the second one. Either repa or shakara, rikara should precede immediately the apadanta nakara, or in between, right? They can be intervened by some letters. I would call them as permissible letters. There are some letters which are permitted. Even when they intervene, nattam will happen. Now the question comes, what are they? Right? What are those permissible letters? What are those permissible letters? Here only your knowledge of pratyahara is useful. Now you have to tell me, what is at?
Akara.
No, I don't want like that.
Akara.
No. No.
Oh.
Tell it simple way.
If from A till T.
Vowels and
T.
semi-vowels.
Pratyahara.
Yeah, I want like that.
Pratyahara.
Tells vowels, then
Semi-vowels.
swaraha. Swaraha means you understand all the vowels. Simple, both conjunct. Then
Antasthaha.
sibilant, very important. Don't forget that. Sometimes we don't recognize akara is there in between. Then you can say antastha also not everything.
Semi-vowels.
Except what? Lat
La.
is there. Lakara is not included. So yakara, vakara, repa, right? All the vowels. I can refer to all the vowels as ach. Is it okay?
Ach. Correct.
So ach plus akara plus not akara. Ach. Okay. I can put plus here. We can understand. So, okay. Sibilant is what type of sibilant? Soft sibilant. Here. That also. All sibilants are mahaprana, and here it is soft, mridu, mahaprana. Kara. Not other sibilants. Don't bring shashasa and all. Will not come. That is why Mahakesha Sutra asks you to do the abhyasa. Right, important. Now, if any one of this, ach means all the vowels, then hakara, yakara, vakara, repa. Not alone this. Ku. What are ku letters? Akuka Visarjaniyana, explained. All the cover letters. Kha, gakara, gakara, then nakara. Then pu.
Pavarga.
Pa, ba, ma. Other two I will write, you will not understand what it is. Don't worry. Now don't ask what it is now. Num and ang. Ang is num and ang. Okay. Any 5 of this, not really, 5 means each one has got many. Any one of this, or any number of this, even when intervene, nattam will happen. You don't worry, Num and Ang. I'm not going to explain that. Not required for us. But these three you can understand. That is all the vowels, ach or akara, yakara, vakara, repa, or kavarga letters, pavarga letters. Any of these letters, one or more, intervene also, nattam will happen. Now, come to the word Rama now. Apadanta nakara is there. Repa should be there in the same padam. Repa is there or not? Yes, it is here. Where? Preceding, but not immediately. Intervened by. So here, nakara, the condition you can see, apadanta nakara. See, again, I say this. The process by which dante nakara is converted to murdanya nakara is called natvam. Okay. Please note, natvam. So here the natvam to happen, the nakara, dante nakara should not be at the end of the padam. Negative condition. Apadanta nakara. Right? Now, apadanta nakara. The first thing rule I said should be immediately preceding by. Second one, where I said there are some letters which are permitted. Okay. What are those permissible letters? For us, these three are enough for us now. Because we don't know what is num, what is ang. Don't worry about it now. So, all the vowels and akara, yakara, vakara, repa, kavarga letters and pavarga letters. Any one or more of this, even when intervene, then also nattam will happen. Now take Rama now. Apadanta nakara is there, one condition, and repa, that also is there. And what are those intervening letters? Is it not a vowel? Covered by ach, the at pratyahara. Makara, which is pavarga letter. So these are what letters? Permissible letters. Therefore, what happens? This dantya nakara will be replaced by murdanya. That is why we have Ramanam in the Shabda. You follow? The same Rama Shabda you take. Please see. The same Rama Shabda, if you take, where? Please see Dvitiya Vibhakti 2-3. What is 2-3?
Rama.
Raman.
Now, why it does not become Rama Murdanya? Because
It is
Nakara,
Padanta.
Padanta Nakara.
Padanta
Therefore,
nakara.
even though the conditions are fulfilled, I mean other conditions, Repa is there, and intervening letters are also permissible letters, but Nakara not at the end of the Padam. Therefore, Raman only. You follow? Same thing, 3-1 you take. What is 3-1?
Ramena.
Ramena.
There also, Nakara is Padanta Nakara or Padanta Nakara?
Padanta nakara.
Padanta nakara.
Huh?
Padanta nakara.
Padanta Nakara. Who says Padanta Nakara?
Ramena.
Nakara is at the end of the Padam, like Raman. What is the last letter
No,
of Ramena?
Akara.
Oh, okay.
Akara
Okay.
is the last letter of the Padam.
Okay. Okay.
Akara is Apadanta Nakara.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That is why from the very beginning I have been saying Varna Vicheda important, Varna Vicheda important. When I ask you what is the last letter of the Rama, the Shabda, don't say Ma. You have to say A. You understand why I emphasize?
Yeah.
It's all basics. The problem is we don't consider the basics. We take it for granted. You have to focus on the basics. This is a mistake, not only you. From the very beginning, for whomever I taught you so far. Everyone, even after some time, the advanced students also do the same mistake. That is why, because I know it. This is all mistake they will do. When I ask what is the Rama, yeah, what is the last letter? Yakara, they will say. It's not Yakara. Rama, yeah, A sound is the last sound, right? How can Yakara? Then become Ramai, it will be. Understand? So Ramena, the last letter is Akara. Therefore, Nakara is Apadanta Nakara. And Repa also is there. What are the intervening letters? Akara, which is permitted. Makara, which is also permitted because Pavarga letter. A also permitted. Sorry, I also permitted. Rama plus A also permitted. A also is vowel permitted only. Therefore, Ramena. The 3 places we can see. in these two places, Natvam is applicable because the conditions are fulfilled. But here it is not. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now, this is without knowing this, then let me ask, then how can we do the Shabda? It is okay. Whatever Nakara you have used in your homework, it is acceptable, no problem. Now I have stated the rule. Now we can correct it if there is mistake. This is how the teaching will be, okay. Mistake will be there. So intention, sometimes I do it something, but it will be corrected later. Don't worry. It is because everything cannot be said in the first instance. It will not possible. It is something like noodles. If you take one thing, a lump of thing will come. Then if I say one thing, the next thing you will ask. At that time, if I say another thing will come, another thing will come. It will be non-ending. It's like noodles. So you have to cut it somewhere deliberately. No, up to here only. No further on that. Okay. Everything will fall in place. It's not that it is Kalena. I keep saying Kalena. It will fall in place. Don't worry. Now take the next one, Krishna now. Here. Shakara immediately precedes. Therefore, Nakara. What about this Nakara? Here also Apadanta Nakara is there. This is one Nakara. Fine. What about this Nakara? Why it has not become Murdanya? Though Shakara precedes, if not immediately, when intervened by these letters, why it has not happened? Because even though Akara is Ach, what about Nakara? Nakara, is it allowed? Which is Tavarga letter? No. So here, Nakara is intervening. Therefore, Natvam will not happen. That is why Krishna Nam only. Understand? Follow what I'm saying? Krishna Nam only, not Nam. Natvam will not happen. Take Shabda now. Next one. Shabda Nam. Nakara, Apadanta Nakara is there. What is the primary condition? Apadanta Nakara. That alone is not the primary. What is the Nimitta? What causes in this Natvam? Repa, Shakara, or Rikara, any one of them. That must be there. Then only we can talk about the rule. Is it there? The Nimitta, what causes this? Not there at all, right? Do we have Murdanya Shakara or Repa or Rikara before? No. Therefore, nothing will not happen. Therefore, Shabda Nam only. Is it clear? Next one you take Pratyaya Nam. Here. Apadanta Nakara is there. And Repa, the Nimitta. Nimitta means that which causes. It's called Nimitta. Right? Nimitta we use in our language also. That is there. Nimitta is there. Okay. And that Nimitta Repa doesn't proceed immediately, but they are intervened by all these letters. Now you have to see one by one. Are they permitted or not? Akara, yes. From that has come from here. Akara, permitted. Yakara, part of the semi-bubbles. Akara, bubble, permitted. Yakara, that is also permitted. What about Takara? Takara is not permitted.
Takara is not there.
Therefore, here, Natvam will not happen. That is why Pratyayana will not apply. Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now, whoever asked this question in the last class, I think through the WhatsApp, I think they sent me a message personally. I don't know who is that person. Chitraji or whoever is. I think now you understand, right?
No, I didn't say.
I think Chitraji or Geeta. I think Geeta maybe. She was there. She's not there now. Okay. So this is the reason. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now I will write and you can tell me. Is it right or wrong? This is a padam. Right away say this is a padam. Now what will happen to this?
Natvam happens.
Why?
It is Apadanta Nakara. Preceding by that is R, which is a Swarakshara.
Tapapitru Nam it will become. When I say R means Rukara. Long one also it's understood.
Yes.
Repa, Shakara, Rikara, Rukara also. Okay. When any one of them precede, then Nattam will happen. Pitru Nam. Right?
But the takara, what is there in that word doesn't matter.
Come on, takara is preceding to preceding, not doesn't fall immediately. Any letter can precede, doesn't matter. What immediately preceding, that matters. Okay.
Okay.
Condition is that. Okay, so this is the rule.
While writing this Krishna Shabda and Pratyaya Shabda, right? Especially, I just casually wrote it, but
Happens to be correct. Huh?
yeah, Krishneshu or Krishneshu.
Oh, I know this will come up next one. Shattam, you're asking another rule.
Or Krishnesu. So the sa, sha, sha. So which one to apply? I don't know. So I just used as is.
You are asking me to explain another rule. Okay. So first you understand Natto?
If it is not, if it is too
okay. It's early only, but still I will, because I taught you Pratyahara, therefore without stating that what of the sutra, I mean, I've done the rule. The rule is nothing but sutram only. Just in the format it is written. Okay. So Nattam, you follow?
Yes, sir.
All of you?
Yes.
Anyone having doubt, please ask. Prakash, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sukamarji, is it clear?
Somewhat clear.
Somewhat clear. What say somewhat? Why doubt? Samshaya Jnanam is dangerous, huh? Samshaya Sagita Jnanam. Tell me what somewhat? What is the...
I feel like I have not fully understood it.
Ajnanam only.
It's okay. Tell me, what is that your doubt you're asking?
Oh,
I think I want to listen to the YouTube, I mean, your recording once more, and then I think
that is secondary. After having understood, again you listen. For understanding, it's okay. But here it is not clear. YouTube, I will learn. That will not work. It's not the way to learn also. Because the understanding will not happen. You clarify the classes there, no? I'm in there to teach. You ask any doubt, please ask me now and then clarify it.
no, I feel I have not fully understood the rule.
Mm.
I mean, I understand that there are these rules.
No, what is the rule? Okay, I'll ask you a question. You answer. What is the rule? What is the rule?
When you have these letters,
what
these
letters?
Permissible letters, the r, sh, r.
No, you tell me the rule. First, tell me the rule. First rule. What is the rule?
The rule is when you have na, it becomes the
not na. You say nakara.
rule.
You say nakara. First correction is nakara. You should not say na. It is nakara. Okay.
Nakara will change to should I say, I don't know how to pronounce it, nakara.
This is where the basics comes. You have to refer to this nakara as dantya nakara by ucharana sthanam. Is it dental? Always say it in English if you have difficulty in Sanskritam. Dental nakara becoming cerebral nakara.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Say it in English. Use it Sanskritam if you find it difficult.
No,
others
I
also.
try to learn the Sanskritam only.
Say dantya, otherwise say dental. Both are okay.
Dantya will become, I don't know the other word.
That's why I said cerebral, murdhanya.
Cerebral, okay. So dental becomes cerebral, okay.
When? When does it become? What is the condition?
When you have these letters.
No, that is later. When two conditions I told. The dental nakara should not be at the end of the padam.
Okay.
That is condition number 1. Dental nakara not at the end of the padam. See, like horoscope, we match, no? We see this graha should be here, this graha should be there. Conditions are there, then only marriage. Similarly, this is also simple. It's not a difficult thing. The conditions will be fulfilled. So it's dental nakara not at the end of a word, a padam. Okay. You understand padam? I've been saying padam using the word padam.
Yes, yes.
When immediately preceded by, this is how I started. Now you say it again, tell the rule, whatever I said now.
Then when
don't please don't think that I'm treating you like a kid.
No.
This is how I teach also. You are a student, I'm a teacher, so I will make you say it so that you learn it. Okay. Yeah, please tell.
When you have nakara at the end of a padam.
Not at the end of the padam. See the condition.
I'm sorry, I wasn't saying. when
you
it's
put,
not at
instead
the
of
end
putting
of
the,
the
instead of putting the brake, if you apply accelerator, something will happen. Huh? The rule is important. Not at the negative. Not at the end of the padam is important. Not at the end.
when it's not at the end of a
You have
padam
to
and
emphasize not, N-O-T, not at the end of the padam.
Hmm.
A good teacher will make the student give emphasis. I'm not that much good. Okay. Anyway, I keep saying it. So you understand. Yes.
So not at when it is not at the when the nakara is not at the end of the padam.
Dante nakara, denta nakara. That also you have to say. Otherwise, what nakara I will take?
Okay.
Otherwise, when you pronounce that nakara sound, I should be able to make out. Na or na. Na, na. By seeing your mouth, I can make out. Do you see
Na and
Murdanya? Na or na? Na, na.
Dental.
Hmm.
When it is not at the end of the padam and when it is immediately preceded by any of the letters which you're highlighting.
No. You tell. You have to tell what are those letters. Come on, you make the. I am making your job simple. I will not highlight. Tell me.
Rikara.
Not repa. See.
Refa, sorry, Refa. I'm very bad at all this. I don't know how to. I don't know the terminology. Sh.
Murdanya Shakara. This is cerebral Shakara. Otherwise.
Okay, cerebral Shakara. And can I just pronounce the letters instead? R and R.
Okay.
The R.
When they immediately precede.
Nakara. Dental nakara. Then you will change it to a na.
Murdanya Nakara. This is a rule. This is a primary rule. First rule. Then what we said.
Also, some when you have this plus permissible letters in between, and the permissible letters are what you have noted below, at, pu and all that. And if you have a nakara, you can change it to
Murdanya Nakara, right?
It's also in that case also you change it to a cerebral.
Now, what is the need to watch the YouTube again then? If you understand it now thoroughly.
I feel like sometimes
Only by watching YouTube, you will give more number of views. What will I do with the views? It doesn't matter at all whether you watch it or not. It's an help only. My channel, nobody will watch. I will not get any revenue also out of it. Don't worry. This is who will watch my channel. If you put something interesting, some cinema, something nonsense, then people have lakhs and lakhs of views. Who will watch? You will not cross even 50. I'm not interested in that also. So learn in the class itself. See, now you find difficult. Later, when the class builds up, then you will find the class is going above your head. Then slowly you'll drop. This is how students drop also. I'm sure when you will drop off from the class after some time because they feel it's heavy. It is because you have not picked up at the right time at the moment when it is start. Then it is keep it pending. That will be pending and pending. Once it goes above, then the students will drop. This is how it happens. Not only here in Gurukulam, also same thing. People will be shifting from one class to other class. We call them, they are Vanaraha. Because fortunately, unfortunately, there will be two matches or three Sanskritam levels will be there. People will be jumping from one to until the last day of the course. People will be jumping. And the unfortunate thing is from the higher level they jump to lower level because Sanskritam you have to scratch your head. No, you have to apply your brain. So people are reluctant to it. Vedanta is more easy. I've been resisting this idea from the very beginning. When I was teaching also, when I was assisting the course, I was very firmly with the Acharya. You should not allow the students to shift. Students, because the teachers will lose their enthusiasm, their motive, a lot of passion that I didn't teach. And students keep shifting the classes. I'm talking about my experience. The same thing also in online classes also. So see to that doesn't happen. Then and there you get clarified, get used to the terms. See, at the end of the class, each class you will see the take home is very less. You can write in 4 bullet points, only that much, not more than that. Like to summarize what I said, Padam, Prakriti plus Pratyaya is equal to Padam. Pratipadikam plus Supratyaya is equal to Namapadam, otherwise called Subantam Padam. Then Dhatu plus Ting Pratyaya is equal to Tinganta Padam, Kriya Padam. This is what Padam. 3 bullet points. One, it's the last class topic. Today's class topic is only this simple rule. Apadanta nakara when preceded by repa, shakara, rikara, then nattam will happen. Nattam is nothing but dante nakara replaced by murdanya nakara is called nattam. The process by which dantya is converted into murdanya nakara is called nattam. This is the main rule, first rule. Then the second rule allows some relaxation where some letters are permitted. What are those permitted letters? That you know it very well. At letter, what do you mean by at? At covers all the vowels, ha plus semivowels, ya, va, ra. Then cover ga letter, power ga letter. Num and ang also, that is not required as I said now. Even when these letters intervene, it will happen. With this background, you will be able to easily decline any akaranta pullinga shabda. Not only that, I mean, without that, regarding nattam, there will not be any problem. Which nakara should come, which nakara should I put, dantya or murdanya, that no doubt will not be there. So here, Raman, of course, it will not apply. The reason being, nakara, dantya nakara at the end of the padam. Here it will apply, and here it will apply. So we can say 3-1 and 6-3. 3-1 and 6-3, it will apply. 2-3, it will not apply. This is a take-home point. What else? What did we discuss? Anything new? No. Simple. Yes. What's the question?
Charanji, in the conditions, first condition, of course, the nakara should not be the last syllable of the word. The second and third condition, instead of saying second condition as repa, murdhanyasha, and then murdhanyashakara.
That is not a condition. That is a nimitta. That causes
rule.
That causes. What causes nattam is these, either one of these causes nattam. The condition is apadanta nakara, that is condition.
Okay.
Apadanta nakara will become more than that is condition. Second condition, by the second year it is, even when intervened by.
That was my question. Instead of categorizing it as
okay,
repa,
we can call this as a condition also. It is not a problem. Yeah.
So the question was, if I call it as condition, then repa, murdhanyasha, rakara, rakara, or and then categorizing separately as permissible letters. Can I not put everything in one list? Repa, shakara, rakara, rakara, at, ku, pu, num, ang, all of these in one category. Instead of categorizing the remaining as permissible and the other one as the main rule.
You will have problem. That you will have problem. Based on the permissible letters, here you will see, and you will convert nakara to mudhan nakara. This is the nimitta, without which this thing will not happen. That's why you have to write like this only. You have to say it like this only. What causes nattam is these alone cause nattam, not the permissible letters. So you cannot put them under permissible letters. That becomes a serious problem. Then the nakara, hakara also will cause nattam. The rule give that meaning. That is not.
Okay.
I'm not saying this. Everything Panini Maharishi has said is complete, unambiguous, asandigdham. No doubts are entertained. It's very clearly said.
This is clear. Thank you.
Okay. About Shatvam, which Krishna Swamiji asked, we will see in the next class. Okay. You don't have time. If I explain, it will take another 20-25 minutes. It will go to the exam, other things. If you follow this one rule at this time, it's okay.
Yeah.
What about Swamiji? Understand? Follow.
Yeah. Ji, I have one doubt, Ji. What are the same vowels called in Sanskritam?
Antastaha.
Yeah, you taught that. Yes, I remember now.
Antastaha. Please be familiar with the Samskrita words. Swaraha, Vyanjanani. Otherwise, we are not using the word swara anymore. I'm using the word ach, using the word hal. I'm not using the word kator Vyanjanani. I use khar. All will be replaced by the pratyahara. So you have to kator Vyanjanani for the kid. Now we are grown up. We will say khar or hush. Okay.
I only made that mistake of saying that it's a grouping of letters is padam. Actually, I understood, G, but still I made that mistake. I don't know, maybe the slip of
So
the tongue.
your definition is very clear, no ambiguity in that. So the grouping of letters is in English is a word, Sanskritam, you can say noun base, pratipadikam, but not a padam. Padam means it must end with supratyaya or ting pratyaya. Subantam, only padam. Tingantam padam. I have taught you the sutra, in fact. Subtingantam padam. In fact, this is the first chapter of the Ashtadhyayi, first chapter, 4th section, 14th sutra. In fact, this is difficult to remember. Yes, I give some clue. 14 is the Vanavasa, Rama's Vanavasa time, no? 14 years he went to the forest. 14, remember like that. There's some small hint give so that we can connect the sutra. 14. First chapter, 4th section, 4th pada, 14th sutra. When I studied, I remember the numbers. Whenever my teacher asked the sutra, I will tell the number. He will call me a number man. So the number will be the immediately number. Sutra with the number. That is the challenge actually. Yeah. What is that?
I'm trying to learn some Sanskritam. G, I'm always living with your notes actually.
That's all fine, but you have to put that much effort. Daily 10 minutes you need to know.
One of me at my home actually. Still, I keep forgetting. That's all. We're all quite elderly, G. Maybe you don't know.
Yeah, I understand that. But enthusiasm, keep it going.
Yeah, have that enthusiasm, yes. And I'll be very regular also.
Okay. Fine. Subtingantam padam, I taught you that's also rule. Okay. It's not sutra, it's a sutra only. I give a number and all. It's just not mandatory. You need not remember. If you forget, it's also okay. But understand what it means.
Yes,
okay.
I understood. Yeah.
Fine. Do you record these scribblings? Sorry.
I have a question. In the first line, you have 4 letters in the beginning, but in the second, you have only 3. Is it just a typo or?
Who is asking this question? 1 minute.
Is deliberate choice.
Now, may I know who is asking? Okay, Sukumar, yeah, please tell me. Yeah.
In your rule number 1, you have 4, but in the second line you
No. I just forgot to type it. Okay.
Okay.
Rakara stands for both. Okay, either or
Raswa or Dirgha.
Dirgha, both. Yes. I think we'll stop here. Okay. Is it clear, Soumyaji? Follow?
Yes, it is.
Is it interesting or boring? Huh?
It's definitely interesting.
Okay. So we'll stop here. Shattam, you remind me in the next class, even in case if I forget also, please ask me. Krishna Solution.
Sure, sir.
Okay. You see a lot of connection with English words. You see this document. Given a lot, Sanskrita and what is in English. So you will see a lot of words. English words are, or other words I would say, English words are, Sanskrita words are derived from English. Okay, it's not other way actually. You can see a lot of connection between the words of the English and the Sanskritam. Gau, it is Gau, mother, and here Matru. It's don't read as a matter. This is Matru. Okay. Similarly, Jan, Gene, Aksha. Aksha is axis. I'll send this document. Just came across. Okay. Dhanyavada. We'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. See, I sent that Sanskrita class Ekashtoki just for you. Just see whether you follow it. I'm not asking you to listen to the class. Just to see how class can be entirely in Sanskritam. Possible. Over a period of time. And you will be able to understand. That's the idea. And all the students are there. They are all online students only. They never learned from anywhere. Only online, through online only they learned from me. So they could follow. It means later you also be able to follow. Right? Yes.
It will take a long time.
It's okay. Yeah, that is good, no? It takes long time. Anything which you learn, it takes long time. To forget, it will not take much time. One comma is enough, everything will forget. Okay. Dhanyawadaha.
Swami
Dhanyawadaha, Acharyaji.
Hare Om.
Dhanyawadaha.
Swami Vidyananda Saraswati was
Dhanyawadaha.
here in Pollachi.
Yes.
And
Sorry?
she Swamini Vidyananda Saraswati,
Yeah, I know.
Rishikesh. She
Yes,
was here
my-
in Pollachi for 2 days and before her passing away. And she took this Ekashloki classes for 2 days in Tamil actually. That was in Tamil.
Okay.
Usually she would take in English or Tamil, not in Sanskritam. So,
Okay. She's my classmate. Was my classmate. Yes. Okay. Vasanti,
Dhanyawad.
she was called.
okay, so.
Yeah.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ.